Today, fellow Toastmasters and guests, speech number 10 is something very special and different from the other speeches, particularly because of the impact that drama and emotion might have on speech to inspire and motivate the audience to do something that the speaker is talking about. And today I'm going to introduce that drama, and I'll be using 4 different voices representing 4 different Vietnamese people. My name is Bin. I am the owner of a plastics manufacturing company that's in Ho Chi Minh City. We sell our products all over Vietnam. We are very successful. I am very successful. My name is Trung. I am the manager of the largest Co-op Mart supermarket in Vietnam. We have thousands of customers every day, and most of our products that we sell in our major lines include plastic materials. My name is Trung. I had 2 children. My name is Phong. I am the environment officer with the largest environmental protection agency in Vietnam. These images that you see are not just of Vietnam, but they indicate the disaster, environmental disaster that's starting to happen in Vietnam if we don't start addressing issues. We all have a challenge here into the foreseeable future. Our best product is plastic bags. We make billions of plastic bags every year and sell them through every supermarket chain in Vietnam. And our business is growing at 10% per annum. We buy our plastic bags from Bin because Bin is the largest volume producer of plastic bags in Vietnam, and therefore he's the cheapest. And when you're giving out 100,000 plastic bags per week to your customers, they need to be cheap. We are very poor. My husband threw me out for a younger woman, and now I've had to make a house of cardboard and plastic and mud down by a waterway that's full of waste and rubbish. For my son, the rubbish is his toys. $8 million tons of plastic rubbish are dumped into the sea every year. The major problem countries are China, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Philippines, and Vietnam. That's 5 shopping bags full of plastic rubbish for every single foot of coastline on the planet. The growth of our company is unstoppable. That's because all our major supermarket retail are growing their business all the time, and they need more of our products all the time. We are growing profitably and successfully every year. Our business is unstoppable. We are growing and growing because every year more Vietnamese have more money and they can afford to shop where we are. We have to bag everything that leaves our store, so the growth of plastic bags is also unstoppable. My daughter is sick all the time. I don't know what I've done wrong, but I can't afford the medicine that she needs. The nurse says she has to be kept in our hut, and I have to pick her up and care for her every time she cries. She seems to cry all day. The damage to Vietnam is not just the coastline, it's the landscape, it's the animals, it's the birds, it's the sea mammals. We are devastating all of them. Farmers are losing livestock. National parks are losing their migratory birds. Sea mammals are being choked and strangled every day. We are very productive. Our productivity is growing all the time, and I reward my managers well. They increase production every year, and the labor costs are low. Of course, I reward myself as well. This year I'll buy a yacht, I think. The cost of individual plastic bags is marginal. It makes no difference really to us how many plastic bags we use. Even in the wealthy suburbs, where the consumers are asking for everything to be double bagged, we might increase the margin of the sale price a little bit, but at the end of the day, the number of plastic bags we use makes no difference to our business. My baby daughter cries all this time, and every time it happens, I have to leave my son unsupervised. He cries because of this. He doesn't understand why I need to leave him all the time. He plays by him. I try to show him how to play safely. But he's discovered that if he falls and hurts himself and tries, then he gets my attention. When he misbehaves, he gets my attention. We Vietnamese need to change our attitude about what we're doing with our garbage and trash, particularly the plastic garbage. We think we go around, we drop it everywhere, on the sidewalks, in the forest, in the seaside, everywhere we drop it. And we say it's somebody else's problem to pick it up. And of course, there are people that come around and pick it up. But they only pick up what's of value to them. The plastic bags that are blown away in the wind or carried away by the rain into the drains, nobody cares about. We all need to take more responsibility for our own rubbish. We need to pick it up, we need to take it home, we need to dispose of it responsibly. Otherwise, the problem just keeps getting worse. I've heard people talking about these environmental issues, these problems with plastic waste. They say that my company is part of the problem. Not my problem, I say. Just in the same way as a gun manufacturer is not responsible for his products killing people, I'm not responsible for how people dispose of their plastic rubbish. Co-op Mart tried recycling bags tried to introduce recycling bags. A few stores a few years ago. But people would prefer plastic bags. So we've wasted our time. Environmentalists say that we should charge people for when we give out bags. They should have to pay for it. Really? I don't think so. Not unless our competitors agree. We are not going to be the first. The baby, last Monday, the baby was crying. And I went inside to the hut. I said to my son, don't stop playing with the rubbish. And I went in and I got the baby. And I settled it after 10 minutes. But it was long enough for my boy. He died. Call me a bad mother! Call me a bad mother! But now I have to look after my daughter. I live in this wasteland and she's all I have left. Nobody knows exactly how many children in Vietnam die of plastic bag suffocation every year. It just costs a few small change to have a death certificate changed to something that saves the parent's face. We can only estimate what the real figures are. So we have damage to the environment, we've damage to our flora and fauna and sea mammals and children. We all have a responsibility here. We all must rise to this. We must deal with it and look for solutions, for ways to move forward. The solutions are inconvenient, but they don't cost much. In Canberra, the capital city of Australia, supermarkets are not allowed to give customers plastic bags. They've been banned there for a couple of years. In any other supermarket in Australia, supermarkets must charge at least $2,000 for every single bag that they sell. In Finland, in Scandinavia, they plan to be free of plastic bags by the year 2030. We can do something here as well. We need to rise to this and deal with this issue before we kill our country, before we suffocate our whole country. Come on, Vietnam, let's do something about this. Let's work together. Let's resolve this issue. Let's deal with our own trash. Let's stop trashing our country. Thank you.